What's up, guys? It's your boy Biggcriddi The Hedgehog, and welcome to our reaction station. Dragon Ball Z, here we go. For years, Dragon Ball Z has gotten the reputation of being the most popular anime of all time. But what y'all don't know is, for those who don't watch Dragon Ball, there is actually an uncut version called Dragon Ball Z Kai that doesn't get talked about very often. And so today, we are going to look it over and determine which is better. Let's get into it. Since we are dealing with two different versions of the same anime, I will tackle the three main parts: the fight choreography, the dialogue, and the tone. But first, let's start with the fight choreography. Alright, let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie, I like the fight choreography in Kai better. Yeah, I know it's heavily edited and remastered and the episodes are cut shorter, but I actually rewatched the full series of Dragon Ball Z and felt the filler parts and the longer animation scenes were really unnecessary. But by God, are they glorious to look at. I like to react and review to these things, and I want to hear your opinion on my thoughts. Some of you may disagree with my opinion, and I already know some of you just may attack me in the comments section, but either way, I'm going to do my best to react and review to these videos. Without further ado, let's get into it. The original Dragon Ball Z was created and drawn by Akira Toriyama, and they weren't animated until 1989 to 1996, so it was mostly manga at the time. Then Dragon Ball Z Kai was the recut and remastered version that came out a decade later, and because some of the scenes were really violent, Kai did their best to cut some of the gore out for obvious reasons. Take the Frieza arc for example. Remember when Goku hit Frieza so hard in his stomach blood came out of his mouth? Oh yeah, Kai kept that scene, just cut the wind up short. Oh my god. Jesus, the amount of effort you would have to put into animating a face like that after getting your guts rearranged. Pause. Let me actually say that a little better. After getting your stomach caved in is completely insane. And then literally in the next frame, he's like, ugh, oh my god, what happened? I missed. I never miss. So yeah, as far as choreography is concerned, it's safe to say Kai wins this one. Next up is the dialogue. Let me just say it was really hard at first to decide which one was better, but in my opinion, Kai once again kind of handled the dialogue a little better. And with so many sagas to choose from, I'm gonna go with the Cell arc this time. After numerous of the Z fighters could not take down Cell, and after Gohan and Goku trained in the hyperbolic time chamber, Goku trusts that Gohan would be able to finish the job. However, Piccolo on the other hand is getting tired of Goku's shit and tells him that Gohan isn't a fighter like he is and that he should step in to take down Cell. But I feel like it's what Piccolo explains to Goku while Gohan is literally getting bear hugged that is what gets to me.
He's not angry or playing for time. That boy is in greater agony than he has ever known in his entire life. And he's probably wondering why his father refuses to step in and save him. Open your eyes. Regardless of how strong he may or may not be, he's still a child you've left alone.
Now let's compare it to the original Dragon Ball Z version.
Do you want to know what he's thinking? He's not thinking about strength or about competition. He's wondering why his father is standing there, letting him die. And so your son may be the most powerful person in the world, but he's also a scared 11-year-old boy.
Once again, Kai takes the win. It was really hard to tell which one was better this time, especially with different voice actors playing Piccolo. But I think it's better that they had Piccolo sounding more worried and concerned, but still upset by how Goku is acting in the situation rather than having him scream at the top of his lungs like a lunatic. But I would definitely like to know who you thought won this round. But now it is time for the final category of this video, the tone. And now we come down to the final category of this video, the tone. In my opinion, the original Dragon Ball Z series is a pretty engaging show, completed with serious high-stakes battles that keep you at the edge of your seat with some humor that could be hit or miss for some. The payoff is the improvement of the characters and how much they improve not just in the fighting but in the character development as well. However, the only nitpick I may have is the screen time and cutaways in the series, primarily in the Buu saga. Especially with the story, some of it doesn't make any sense and then it does a great disservice to the characters as well as the viewers watching. Whereas Dragon Ball Z Kai follows the same formula as the original but with filler cuts, and it makes the series more fast-paced, focusing heavily on the key points of the plot. But the comedic timing of the series does affect the show drastically, and as a result, there's not enough time to let the jokes sink in to the viewers. But let me know what you think is better, Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z Kai, or if you think I'm being biased and only siding with Dragon Ball Z Kai. But this concludes my reaction video. Thank you all for watching. My name is Biggcriddi The Hedgehog. We'll see you next time.